My name's Paul McDonald. Everyone all right in there? Are we good? What's up, yo? It's my first time in town. There we go, there we go. We awake? Come on! Just making sure, you know. Yeah, this is my first time in town. I don't know if I've really played too many shows in South Carolina at all, so it's beautiful here, and we're playing here tomorrow night, so you'll have to tell me some fun things to do around town. It's a song off the newest record. It's called New Lovers. I don't understand. It don't make no sense. You don't have to, baby. Yeah, when it feels like this, I can hear your heart beating on top of mine. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, we're running on the same time. Yeah, and I wanna get high. 'Cause for the first time in a long time, I'm feeling alright. And I wanna get stoned. Oh, that look in your eyes, it said never let go. I give all my life just for a moment with you, doing all the things new lovers do. Stage. Yeah, babe, you got me feeling it. Oh, darling, if you only knew. You got me in the palm of your hands. You got me all choked up. Yeah, babe, I hope you understand that. Yeah, and I wanna get high. 'Cause for the first time in a long time, I'm feeling alright. And I wanna get stoned. In your eyes, it said never let go. I give all my life just for a moment with you, doing all the things that new lovers do. Oh, y'all sing it back, come on now. Y'all alive out there? Yeah, I wanna get high. Yeah, and I wanna get stoned. Oh, if that look in your eyes, it said never let go. You got me in love, babe. You got me feeling alive. Oh yeah, and it's something different, something better, something real this time. Yeah, I wanna get high. Yeah, and I wanna get stoned. Oh, that look in your eyes, it said never let go. Yeah, you got me in love. You got me feeling alive. Oh yeah, and it's something different, something better, something real this time. I give all my life just for a moment with you. Yeah, babe, I give it all away for a moment with you, doing all the things that new lovers do. All right. We're here, man. That's how it's all happening. I'll tell you, today was a strange day. I live in Nashville, and surprisingly enough, Charlie and I, at this moment, he's making a record in Nashville, and he's living with my old guitar player from my last band that's 2 blocks away, but he played in Nashville last night, or we could have just rode here together. I was like, I was at your house 2 days ago, man. But I'm driving in this, for some reason, my management, I guess, maybe got the calendar wrong or something, and I thought I was going to Greenville tonight. So I woke up this morning and texted Jordan, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm getting ready to cruise out." He's like, "Man, you got a 9-hour drive today, bro." I was like, "Oh, all right." So yeah, it's been an interesting day. My tour van, I wrecked it on New Year's Day. I went to Graceland, proposed to my girlfriend on New Year's Eve. And we went to Graceland. Her dad was an Elvis impersonator, and she'd never been to Graceland. And I was like, we got to go. I think one night drinking, she was like, hey, she says she's from Eastern Kentucky, so she's got this kind of real deep Southern accent. And so she's like, man, it'd just be so nice if, Graceland would be the best proposal ever. And I was like, that's like 2 hours away. That's easy, man. Yeah, proposed to her in Elvis's jet, and the next morning I wrecked the van into a pole in the parking lot, and we had to get it towed back from Memphis. So it was like, oh gosh, starting it off real good. But because of COVID and all this stuff, this van, it was just a fender bender, but the radiator busted, and it has been in the shop since January 1st. And so today I came back and I called the guys. I was like, hey, I have to have it for this trip. And so I pulled out at 9 o'clock this morning, and about halfway through, I realized that it has been sitting there for months, and the battery was about to. So every time I pulled over for gas, I was like, shh, and I was like, oh god, all right, it's on. So I pulled out right, 6:30ish, and Charlie was like, hey man, we'll go get some dinner. I've been here all day. I was like, oh god, I'm freaking out, man. But I'm here, we're here, everybody's happy, we're good, it's awesome. It's a beautiful space, and I guess I'll tell you some stories behind some songs, man. This one right here is one I wrote a few years back. As we go through the set, y'all will hear kind of the common theme of a lot of these songs. I was writing for this last record a lot of stuff that had to do with my own relationships and breakups and blah, 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 just living life. And I kind of got bored of writing about myself. I was like, man, this is just so in my own head. And so I went to a bar one night and met this girl who was wearing a Rod Stewart vintage T-shirt at the bar, kind of this too cool for school girl. And I brought it up. I was like, man, it's amazing vintage Rod Stewart T-shirt. She immediately came back and was like, it's a bootleg. What do you want to drink? I was like, I'm not trying to hit on you, dude. Not at all. Just checking out the tee. Only the shirt. Yeah, it was like one of those. But we started talking. She dropped a few one-liners on me, just enough stuff where I said, man, I'm going to go home and write a song about the ideal bartender that happens to be this girl, although she wasn't the kindest to me that night. This song is called Amy Darling. There's a girl who works down at Duke's who has high-waisted jeans and got no tattoos. She's always talking about rock and roll, as she hates on the Beatles, but she's loving the Stones. And hot damn, she's a sight to see if you can catch her in that bootleg Rod Stewart tee. It's like she's channeling Cherie Curry, storming up a stage while she's serving me drinks. And Amy, darling, you're the one I need. Yeah, hey me, darling, you're the one I need. But I'm down on my luck and I need a drink. You get me high on love. You get me high on love. Yeah, hey me, darling, you're the one I need. Hey me, darling. Yeah. Hey, me, darling, yeah. She'd a singer the ballroom bliss. She can light up a room with a swing of her hips. Love my rockers and a disco band, a gold Telecaster strapped around her back. And good God, she looking cool as hell. Probably pays for her drugs with $2 bills. Yeah, I'm just sitting here drinking champagne, toasting this girl who still don't know my name, babe. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. But I'm down on my luck and I need a drink. You get me high on love. You get me high on love. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. Hey, me, darling, I know I might not be a type if I like Lucy with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. This is normally when the band kicks in and people go crazy. So just pretend, y'all ready? Just let me be a dreamer for the night. Come on, y'all, make some noise out there. Just let me be a dreamer for the night. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. But I'm down on my luck and I need a drink. You get me high on love. You get me high on love. So you get me high on love. High on love. High on love. You hate me, darling, you're the one I need. Hate me, darling. Yeah. Hate me, darling. Yeah. There's a girl who works down at Duke's, who wears high-waisted jeans and got no tattoos. She's always talking about rock and roll. Yeah, she hates on the Beatles, but she's loving the Stones. All right, this is fun, man. I hadn't been out and about doing shows in a long time. It's been mostly just for my dog. This is one that I wrote. My buddy Brian. During the quarantine, there wasn't much going on, obviously. But my buddy, he plays in a band called the Lone Bellow, based out of Brooklyn. Now I live in Nashville. But I've been writing a bunch of songs with those guys, and we. For some reason, he had access to this giant sanctuary in Nashville, which I've never written songs in a sanctuary, and they had this 100-year-old grand piano, and it was just this magical space. Since then, I think people found it, and now it's been on all the late-night TV shows. It's not all the vibe's gone now. The magic is lost. But throughout that time. I don't know, this past year probably changed all of us in a way, but I wanted to write a song just kind of moving forward in life, forgiving the people that have hurt you or betrayed you, and then also forgiving yourself in a way for being an asshole. But this song is it's called Forgiveness. Stay or go, either way you lose. And I will go either way you choose. I could never hold you tight enough. So fly on to the blue sky, you are free as a dove. Forgiveness, don't let the past bind you. turn that little light on. I pray that it finds you, and you will get it when you least expect it. Sweet forgiveness. Yeah, one day, love, I won't break your heart and meet you just right where you are. It won't ever have to be this hard. So fly on to the blue sky, you were free from the start. Forgiveness, don't let the past bind you. Turn that little light on. I pray that it finds you, and you will get it when you least expect it. Sweet forgiveness. And if you leave, I ask one thing. I hope you realize that I always want the best for you. But I always knew I could never get the rest of you into the blue. Forgiveness, don't let the past bind you. Turn that little light on. I pray that it finds you, and you will get it when you least expect it. Sweet forgiveness, don't let the past bind you. Turn that little light on. I pray that it finds you, and you will get it when you least expect it. Sweet forgiveness. This next song's a tune called Wild Card. I always make the joke that I tend to fall in love with wild and crazy women, which meaning badass, strong, powerful, independent women that have the power to just crush me at all times, which is a beautiful thing. It's much more exciting than, that way. Better songs, right? Yeah. So cheers to all the badass, beautiful, powerful women out in the crowd tonight. The song's called Wild Card. I don't know what you've been up to, but all my friends seem to think that they do. And they keep telling me things I'd rather not hear. So just be honest with me, I don't care. I need to hear it from your red lips right here. We're both too keen to be some goddamn in a lie. Yeah, darling, you're a wild card. You say you love me, then you're wrecking my heart. You're so confusing and you're hard to find, but when you want some loving, then you're right by my side. Yeah, darling, you're a wild card. You say you love me, but right now you're breaking my heart. Darling, you're a wild card. I hear you say that I should let you go, but then you're reaching for my hand to hold on. Say you don't want no company, but then you bitch about sleeping alone. I hear you're hot, you're cold, you're never warm. You're up, you're down, but you're always torn. Not a reason You're so confusing and you're hard to find, but when you want some loving, then you're right by my side. Darling, you're a wild card. You say you love me, but right now you're breaking my heart. Darling, you're a wild card. I got a feeling that you never gonna wanna slow it down. I got a feeling that you are the type of girl to stick around. I got a feeling if I say I love you now, you'll be on your way faster than I could even say it. Darling, you're a wild card. You say you love me, then you're wrecking my heart. You're so confusing and you're hard to find, but when you want some loving, then you're right by my side. You darling, you're a wild card. You say you love me, but right now you're breaking my heart. You darling, you're a wild card. Yeah, baby. You know, darling, you're a wild card. You're breaking my heart. Quit breaking my heart. You're a wild card. You're breaking my heart. Quit breaking my heart. I don't know what you've been up to, but all my friends seem to think that they do. They keep telling me things I'd rather not hear. Thank you. Man, I think I'm gonna try a brand new one if that's cool with you guys. This song could totally suck. It's brand new. And it's kind of a funny concept. The other day, I was laying in bed with my significant other, and we decided to take a day off. And I quit drinking like 100 days ago, but I still do other things, I guess. But this was one of those days where I was like, man, let's just lay in bed and check out and start thinking deeply about life and what the meaning of everything is, as we popped on some Tame Impala. I don't know if you're familiar with that band, but it's super psychedelic. Yeah, you probably know what we're getting into. But the idea was just talking about, you know, what's the point of any of this? It just, and we came to the conclusion that nobody really knows, or at least we don't know. We don't have the answers, but I do know that we can love each other and love everyone, and that's the whole point. So I love you guys. So yeah, the song's about tripping mushrooms, listening to Tame Impala. Me and my baby spent all day in bed, Tame Impala and psilocybin. I can't remember all the things she said, but I remember her telling me I've been thinking too much, trying too hard. You're never lost if you're right where you are. But what's the point, what's the point, what's the point of it all? What's the point, what's the point, what's the point of it all? If we're all gonna die and it's all gonna end, and then we're born and born and born and born again, then what's the point? What's the point of it all? We all atoms moving way too fast. Everything physical is just an illusion. Is there a future? Is there a past? Are we chosen or doing the choosing? Nothing's created, nothing's destroyed. We're all avoiding it. We're just avoid. What's the point? What's the point of it all? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of it all? If we're all gonna die and it's all gonna end, and then we're born and born and born and born again, and what's the point? What's the point of it all? I don't know, but I know that I love you. I know that I love you. I know that I love you. Yeah, I know that I love you. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of it all? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of it all? If we're all gonna die and it's all gonna end, and then we're born and born and born and born again, and what's the point? What's the point of it all? I don't know, but I know that I love you. Oh, I love you. I don't know, but I know that I love you. I love you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and every single one of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Me and my baby spent all day in bed, talking to angels on psilocybin. I can't remember all the conversation, but we were talking about living and dying. Never thought I'd be able to fit psilocybin in a song, but did it. Thanks, y'all. That's fun. That's the first time I've ever played that one before, so means I'll keep doing it. Y'all seem to like it, all right? All right, let's see. What y'all excited to see Charlie Morris? You guys excited to see Charlie? I've been a fan of Charlie's music since I was in college, pretty much. Yeah, when I was in college, he also tried to steal my girlfriend. But he apologized for that. That was supposed to be funny, man. It's funny, yeah. We're homies now. But that's legit how we met. I was like, what? Who is this Charlie Morris guy? Damn it. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Yeah, she's married with kids now, so it's all good, man. And she's still got the posters of Charlie and stuff in her house. It's all good. She's actually married to Charlie now. No, just kidding. No, man, but it was funny, man. We've known each other for a long, long time. Yeah, a lot of things in common, me and that guy. This right here, I'll take you guys down the sad route. This is quite possibly the saddest song that I've ever written. You guys got the Tame Impala Trippin' Balls song, and now we're gonna just go back to the sad chapter. Oh man, I could probably bust that one out. Man, I hadn't played. It's normally piano, but I could try to do that here in a second, man. Ooh, that one's heavy duty. All of these songs I wrote. I'm from Alabama, live in Nashville, but I moved out to Los Angeles, and I was married. I got divorced, and during that chapter, it was kind of this over dramatic. It was just a big. Yeah, it's never, breakups aren't fun. I guess that's all the whole deal. But I wrote a lot of songs coming out of that, and it was very sad, but now I'm very happy. So cheers to happiness, y'all. Yeah. Life is strange like that. It's all just waves. It always gets better. Well, I'm stranger than I used to be. Yeah, I lost my job and my wedding ring. I still got the tattoo where it used to be. It reminds me of you constantly. I've been thinking a lot, I've been thinking about us. I've been thinking how hard it's been giving you up. I've been sleeping with strangers and filling my cup. Yeah, but nothing I do is ever enough, no, no. Yeah, darling, I'm tired of living with your ghost and walking on wires and trying not to fall. Yeah, my heart is heavy, your voice so cold, and I don't wanna hear it once you were mine. But you're not anymore. Yeah, and I'm stronger than I used to be. Yeah, at least that's what I'm trying to believe. I'll be done with this dying, I'll get over this grief. I'll get all myself back that you stole from me. Yeah, darling, I'm tired of living with your ghost and walking on wires and trying not to fall. Yeah, my heart is heavy, your voice so cold, and I don't wanna hear it once you were mine. But you're not anymore. Hey. Oh, 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 oh. Y'all make some noise out there. Come on. Woo! Y'all gotta get louder than that. Come on! Yeah, one of these days I'll quit seeing your face in all these empty picture frames. You'll be out of my head, you'll be out of my dreams. I'll be young, I'll be bold, I'll be wild, I'll be free. I'll be young, I'll be bold, I'll be wild, I'll be free. Yeah, darling, I'm tired of living with your ghost and walking on wires and trying not to fall. Yeah, my heart is heavy, your voice so cold, and I don't wanna hear it once you were mine. But you're not anymore. Yeah, once you were mine. But you're not anymore. Yeah, once you were mine. But you're not anymore. Y'all all right out there? Everybody good? Should we go back to another mushroom song? Surprisingly enough, I do have another one. Actually, screw it. You guys want to hear that one? It's ridiculous. This might be the dumbest song I've ever written. But hey, we got 2 nights here, right? You know, if I screw it up this, I got tomorrow night. You guys can come back and yeah, I'll play the good ones. This is a song. The song is called Savannah, but I wrote this about a girl. Her name was Kavanaugh. And we showed up at this big old fancy mansion party with a red carpet, and it was kind of one of these pinkies up events where you got to pay a bunch of money for a table and blah, blah, blah. And I showed up to this gig I was playing, and the host of the event said, hey, Paul, man, it's so nice. Thank you so much for being here. It's so kind of you. And can I get you anything to eat, to drink, to whatever? And this night in Nashville, they do these like writers' rounds where they'll put a few other artists up with you, and a lot of these guys that night happened to be kind of big country stars, country singers that pretty much everyone, household name kind of guys. So I was like, I'm good on the beers. He was like, how about this left-handed cigarette, man? I was like, nah, I'm cool on that too. I'm just gonna try to chill. All these guys have trophies. I do not. So I'm just gonna try not to suck tonight and be professional. And then this, 40-year-old man named Scott was like, oh, are you threatened? Are you think these guys are you afraid of these big country guys? And I was like, nah, dude. Am I really getting peer pressured by a 40-year-old man right now? And he was like, well, if come on, you'll be all right. You'll be cool. Why don't you just take a bite out of this chocolate? So the lesson learned is you just don't take candy from strangers, Because as that was happening, I asked this girl, Kavanaugh, who I thought her name was Kavana, and I was like, Kavana, you're the only person I know at this party. Did you eat that chocolate that Scott gave out? And she was like, no, you're the only one that ate it. And so all of a sudden, the guy over here was wearing a blue jacket and a pink tie. And if any of you guys remember a Sega Genesis video game by the name of Earthworm Jim, it's about a space fighting earthworm. This guy kind of started to look like that in the middle of the round. So the next day I went home and I wrote this outrageous song. I was supposed to do my taxes, so I woke up and drank 3 Red Bulls. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta do math today. And then I picked up my guitar and I thought, man, I wonder how many words I can cram into a song about this girl named Kavana and about this crazy adventure that I went on last night as a joke. And I showed it to my buddies, and the first thing he said was that her name isn't Kavana, it's Kavanaugh, so that definitely doesn't rhyme. Kavanaugh, could you? Yeah, it just didn't work. So I changed the name to Savannah because I figured, that's like a town and a name, and I feel it's like one of those Beck songs where it's like, I'm a loser, baby, but if you listen to the verses, you're like, what the hell is he talking about anyways, man? Anyways, I'm going to see if I can remember this. This has been a long time, but it's called Savannah, and now you know the backstory. It's ridiculous. 1, 2, y'all make some noise out there, go! Oh, yeah. They got me dressed up in an old black suit with a guitar in my hand and some Saint Laurent boots. I'm either shameful, I'm looking too cool. I don't even know the difference, I'm just trying not to leave soon. Pass me a drink, some more dibs and a beer, but a left-handed cigarette, a right-handed cheers, man. But this dude Scott, he just passes me candy. Got a feeling in my gut that this shit really isn't candy. Yeah, I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Savannah. I could use your company, baby. Savannah. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pack my bags, I'm about ready to cruise. Yeah, but that child's kicking in and I ain't feeling the coolest, man. Well, I know I'm beat and I'm so far gone. Ain't nobody going with me, I'm barely holding it on. Yeah, yeah, my buddy Joe, he looks like Earthworm Jim. He keeps yelling in my ear, he ain't even my real friend, man. Why does everyone keep fucking with me? Feel like I'm banging from the ceiling like some trumpet blowing chimpanzee. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Savannah. Yeah, I could use your company, baby. Savannah. Yeah, I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Y'all make some noise out there. I'm high as a kite and there ain't nobody left. It's time to take this party home. It's getting bad for my own health. It's my little condo on the east side of town. Feels like a Super 8 motel room. It's a place to lay my head down. I'm doing things out of turn, out of touch, out of fear, out of love, out of spite. I'm out of love. Maybe when this record comes out, everything will change. Until then, it's another dollar, another problem, another day, babe. Another girl, another heartbreak, another song. Wait, I get in trouble. All I do is try to get it along. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Savannah. I could use your company, baby. Savannah. I could use your company, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I could use your company, baby. That's the last of the Mushroom song. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. You like that one? That was, I showed it to my buddies, and they're like, man, that's one of the best songs you've ever written. I was like, damn it, for real? I don't know how to take that. Let's see, man, what should we do now? I got a few more, and then we're going to bring Charlie Mars out this evening. Make some noise once again for Charlie out. Right before the pandemic hit, I've been trying to find just new ways to create, and sometimes when you're in Nashville, there's a lot of it's a music business town, obviously. So there's a lot of that exists. It can sometimes take you outside of the creative zone, and you start making songs and writing songs for the wrong reasons, and not in a direct way, but you walk into a room to kind of write songs with folks, and they immediately go like, "Oh wow, your voice is really cool. Like, let's put a ukulele on that, and it'd be perfect for a Microsoft commercial." And I'm like, man, that's not really what I'm trying to. It would be great for the bank account, but like, I think they just kind of. I'm not writing them specifically for the commercial, you know. So I decided to try to find some just a new creative space. And my buddy lives in Atlanta, and went over to. He said, "Man, you got to meet these guys. They just got off the road. Amazing rock and roll group, and they just got off the road with a band called Portugal the Man, and then also Jack White from the White Stripes, and he's legendary. So it was just such a different perspective from what I had been working with in Nashville. And I walked into this space, and everyone was in a garage. It was all analog gear. There was no computers, and they all dressed like, it felt like it was the Rolling Stones, and it was like these beautiful girls wearing like really, cool wardrobe, and the whole place smelled like weed, and I was just like, what is this magical place? This is like Topanga Canyon, dude, in the 70s or something, man. This is like something that just wasn't, in Nashville, so I immediately was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. So that night we as soon as I walked in there, we started writing some songs, and all these guys were just so good. We wrote one immediately, and they were like, "This is great, man." And I said, "Well, hey, is it cool if I crash on the futon? I have shows for a few more days. I could crash over here if you guys don't have anything to do." And they said, "Yeah, sure." So I slept on the futon. The next day, we woke up and we kind of did the same thing again, which was buy 2 boxes of wine and write music all day long. Which, we probably caught 2 or 3 good songs out of the 20 that we wrote, but it was just this magical experience of making music with these guys, and this is one of the songs from those sessions. I've been down on my luck, and times are tough. Yeah, lately I've been feeling insecure. I don't wanna feel like this no more. I know I've had enough. And the truth is that I'm just lonely. And the folks around don't seem to care. And all these people, they don't know me. But that's my burden to bear, my burden to bear, my burden to bear. Cry over me. And why can't you see? The head that I've been feeling insecure. Yeah, I don't wanna feel like this no more. I know that ain't me. The truth is that I'm just lonely. And the folks around don't seem to care. And all these people, they don't know me. But that's my burden to bear, my burden to bear, my burden to bear. The truth is that I'm just lonely. And the folks around don't seem to care. Yeah, yeah. And all these people, they don't know me. But that's my burden to bear, my burden, yeah, baby. The truth is that I'm just lonely. And the folks around don't seem to care. They do not care. And all these people, they don't know me. But that's my burden to bear, my burden to bear, my burden to bear, my burden. Y'all sing it. My burden to bear, my burden. All right, y'all, so I think I got one more tune for you guys. And then make some noise one more time for Charlie Mars this evening, y'all. You guys want to do one off the microphone? You guys want to do a little a cappella in here? Is that cool with y'all? It's a pretty good acoustics in this room. I feel like you guys are good at singing along a little bit. It's pretty nice on that last one, you know? You guys got it, right? Come on. Yeah. All right, let's see. So this next tune, and this last one, I guess, since this is a listening room, thanks, by the way, for listening to me tonight, and thanks for letting me talk and speak, all this stuff. Like, normally it's just song, song, song. Thanks for letting me be an idiot and tell you all the stories and all this stuff tonight, you know. It's fine. Love you too. Love all you guys. I love all of y'all, for real. Sincerely, genuine. You like the stories? All right. So this one right here, this is another older song, but I wrote this with the idea of the people in between are equally as important as the beginning and the end, because they get you to where you're supposed to be. They get you to the person you're supposed to be with, and everyone's equally as important there. It's all part of the journey. So that's what this song's about. It's but I guess if you really think about it, it's just a glorified hookup tune. Yeah, she got me to the next thing, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna say, if you want to come on, and you guys go, come on. It's real easy. Y'all hear me all right out there? Yeah, you hold me like a cigarette from the very first hit. You had me all choked up. You had me dizzy in my head. I hold you underneath my tongue, show you off to everyone. But it's just a matter of time until the sun creeps up and the drugs are all gone. I can feel a hole in you, but baby, there's a hole in me too. I'm looking for a late night fix to ease my mind. I'm sure that you could use one too. Yeah, I know it ain't love, but it's better than being alone. So if you want, come on. This is all you do. Come on. If you want, come on. Should I wish you we were never in. Hold me tight like your past and don't ever forget it. Either here or now. Cause it's all left in on me. Baby, let your feelings dry. You just let it all out. But it's just a matter of time until the sun creeps up and the drugs have all run out. I can feel a hole in you, but baby, there's a hole in me too. I'm looking for a late night fix to ease my mind. I'm sure that you could use one too. Yeah, I know it ain't love, but it's better than being alone. So if you want, come on. Come on. If you want, come on. Come on. If you want, come on. Come on. If you want, come on. Yeah, I can feel a hole. Maybe there's a hole in my heart too. I'm just looking for that late night fix to ease my mind. I'm sure that you could use one too. Yeah, I can feel a hole in you, but baby, there's a hole in me too. I'm looking for a late night fix to ease my mind. I'm sure that you could use one too. Yeah, I know it ain't love, but it's better than being alone. Yeah, I know it's just lust, but it's better than sleeping alone. So if you wanna come on. If you wanna can feel a hole. Baby, there's a hole in my heart too. I'm just looking for that late night fix to ease my mind. I'm sure that you can use one too. Thanks so much, yo. We'll be back tomorrow night. Make some noise for Charlie Mars up next, yo. Charlie Mars.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Mars. I'm from the least vaccinated state in America, Mississippi. And I'm going to sing some songs for you and tell you some stories. So there's a part of Florida called Highway 30A. Have any of you ever been there? Seaside, Florida, Rosemary Beach. It's sort of wedged in between two sort of rednecky towns, Destin and Panama City. And my family, we grew up going to Destin when I was a kid, and I lived in a town called Laurel, Mississippi. If you've ever seen the show My Hometown, that's the town that I grew up in, although it wasn't like the TV show. So, and there's a songwriter festival in, can you dim that light just a hair? That really bright one right there? Yeah. There's a songwriter festival on Highway 30A called the 30A Songwriters Festival, and I've played it several years. And a few years ago, a man hired me to play at his home on the beach. Now, this is a very bougie part of Florida, so I would say that his house cost $1 trillion. And so I played at this house, and then afterwards, they were all drinking, and it was during the Songwriter Festival, and he said, if you would like to come stay here in the off season and write songs or whatever it is that you do, you could do that. And I said, here at this big house? And he said, yeah. And it was January, so I said, well, who will be here on Monday? And he said, nobody. And I said, well, I would like to be here then. And he said, well, okay. And so there I was on Monday. I had a golf cart with a license plate that would go 40 miles an hour. And I had a really nice time. It was not my most productive life period. But 17 days into my stay there, I texted the guy, can I stay 4 more days? And he replied back, you're still there, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, yeah. And I said, yes. And he said, I guess. And so riding that wave of enthusiasm, I did stay for 4 more days. And I did manage to write one song about my 21 days there in the wintertime in this beach town in this big $1 trillion house. We close down for the season when they go back to the grind, but they'll be back again come summertime. And I'm the only one in the movie, and there ain't no checkout line, and the fish are still biting in the cold sunshine. I like when Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sail and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime. Beach town town in the wintertime. Everybody knows my name and everybody's got 2 for 1. And everybody here is having twice as much fun. I like it when Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime. Beach town in the wintertime. Oh, and before you know it, the changing of the seasons in the air. And before you know it, the changing of the seasons in the air. I like when Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beach town in the wintertime. 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 Thank you. So I was there shortly thereafter that, because once I played this song for the $1 trillion house owner, he was like, oh, I like this, and he showed his friends the song, and it made him excited, and he said, you can come stay anytime you want now. And so I started doing that. And I was down there, and a girl had heard me at the Songwriter Festival, and she knew she was related to Jimmy Buffett. And so he somehow was talking to her, and she said, I heard this guy, and so she sent him the song that I just played you. And he was looking for someone to play the role of him on Broadway in a musical that he was doing called Escape to Margaritaville. And so I got a voicemail. I can play you the voicemail. Do you want to hear the voicemail? So this will let you know where this next song came from. Hold on, it's going to take me a second to find it. Okay, I got to take the phone away when he says his phone number, so don't write it down or anything.
Hey, Charlie, Jimmy Buffett here. How you doing, man? I've been living with you for a while, listening to all your stuff. I needed to talk to you about a project we're working on that might be of interest to you. So give me a call, 561-358.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you another number, my French phone. I'm going to be in Tahiti for the next.
His French phone is going to be in Tahiti. So as soon as I got the voicemail, I thought 2 things. I would like for Jimmy Buffett to give me a lot of money so that I could have my own French phone in Tahiti. And so this is the song I wrote. It's called My Tahitian Phone. Oh, Jimmy, give me some of that money. Come on, man, you're almost a billionaire. Break me off a little bit of that stash. I'll write it in a song and you can call me on my Tahitian phone. Oh, Jimmy, give me some of that money. I buy me a plane, head straight for the sun. Do a loop-de-loop for the Sky King. I'll set it down, it'll be like a dream. And you can call me on my Tahitian phone. We can find the truth and dance around it a little longer. Oh, Jimmy, we can take that money and run. We can take that money and run. Oh, Jimmy, give me some of that money. It's a good thing you can't see the other end of the phone. You find yourself a middle-aged man sleeping in the back of a van, trying to save money, start a family and find a home. He said, call me on my Tahitian phone. He said, call me on my Tahitian phone. I did audition for the part. It came down to me and a guy who'd done like 10 Broadway musicals, and they chose him. I think that was probably a good idea. My acting, I wish you could see me acting out the scenes. It was so terrible. I'm a terrible actor. But I played the songs good. Okay, so I was back in this part of Florida, Highway 30A, and in this $1 trillion house again. And I was feeling very pleased with myself because I had been exercising and I had been drinking green stuff and I was tan. And I was sitting in a coffee shop and a man pulled up in a pristine white Range Rover automobile. He had on a large white linen shirt covering his portly torso. And his wife looked like she worked at the local Lululemon and engaged in yoga-like activities throughout the day. He had 2 daughters. They were attractive young ladies. They had on mirrored aviator sunglasses. And from what I could tell, they never looked up from their iPhones. And when he pulled away, he looked at me and he made a gesture like this, and he went like that to me, and then he smiled real big, and I did the same thing, like just instinctively. And then I thought, I like this guy, and it made me happy. And so I thought in that moment, I'm gonna write a song about him when I get home. And so this is it. It's called Fat Dad. I forgot to mention it's from the daughter's perspective. I like to roll with my fat dad, he's got a fat pad. Roll with my family down to 30A. Daddy used to hang down in Destin, but now we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat daddy's got that banging Range Rover, hell yeah. Everybody down here loves my fat dad. At this point, I did not know where to take the song. So I saw a kid riding by on his bicycle. He was a teenager. He was listening to music on his iPhone, hip hop. I walked up to him. I said, "What are you listening to, young man?" He said, "Little Uzi." I had never heard of Little Uzi, but I decided to put him in the song. When we roll, we be banging Little Uzi. We be headed to a town down in that SEC. Daddy bought a box so Mom'd have a bathroom and I'd have a color TV. 'Cause we're rolling, yeah, we're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat Daddy's got that banging Range Rover, hell yeah. Everybody down here, oh yeah. Everybody down here loves my fat dad. My fat dad. Sometimes we go to that country store in my daddy's black F-150. In my daddy's black F-150. I like to roll with my fat dad. He's got a fat pad. Roll with my family down to 38. Daddy used to hang down in Destin, but now we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat Daddy's got that banging. Y'all sleeping? Fat Daddy's got that banging Range Rover, oh yeah. Everybody down here, oh yeah. Everybody down here loves my fat dad. My fat dad. Fat Dad. He came to one of my shows in the area, and so of course I had to look at him out of the corner of my eye to see if he could tell that it was about him. And 2 times during the song he went. So he knew. He was like, finally somebody fucking gets it. I was in a town called Greenwood, South Carolina. I called my agent. I said, I do not see the venue here. And she said, you're supposed to be in Greenville, South Carolina. Hey. So I drove to Greenville. And I'm from Mississippi, so we say Greenville, but I got corrected on that, and now I say Greenville. And when I got there, the people... What? Yeah, right. So the people that were putting on the show, they were displeased with me for being late, and I don't like to be accountable for my actions. So it led to a personality conflict, which carried on throughout the evening and led to an altogether unmemorable and not a very good night. But I was back at the Hampton Inn after the show, and I had one of those sketchy red apples from the brown bowl in the lobby. I was in my room. There was an exit sign next to the window. It was raining. I had this guitar, opened the window, which served my purposes, and I wrote this song. And I've been singing it ever since. It's called Hell Yeah. It's a participation song, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Looking out the rainy window in a hotel in Caroline, I was drinking free coffee, smoking that smoke from an apple by the exit sign. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. I wish I was on that river wide and I was rolling gently home, and that I had a one last chance to do it all over again. I'd buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Oh, looking out another window, I-20 East Texas night. I was south of the rock where I was born. I remember those rusting nights. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. I wish I was on that river wide and I was rolling gently home. And that I don't wanna last a chance to do it all over again. Or maybe I would buy me a house, girl, with a little white picket fence. Oh, I'd buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. She said, make me a promise. Won't you make me a promise you can keep? Oh, if you get in trouble, I can get you out. About that, girl, I got no doubt. Just to look at all of the trouble I've been in. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Oh, I wish I was on that river wide and I was rolling gently home. And that I don't want last a chance to do it all over again. And maybe I would buy me a house, girl, with a little white picket fence. Oh, I'd buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Oh, I'd buy me a house, yeah, with a little white picket fence. Looking out another window and another picket fence goes by. Thank you. So I was in Negril, Jamaica. I was there with the Hanson brothers, Taylor, Isaac, and Zach. You might know them from the song Bop. And you might ask yourself, why was he in Jamaica with the Hanson brothers? Or you may not. Do you want to know? Okay, I'll tell you. I played a show in Austin, Texas at a benefit, and we got paired up together for this benefit. And at the time, I had a song on the radio about smoking weed and listening to Pink Floyd, so I thought, they're kind of wholesome. They're not going to like me, but we're supposed to sing this song together. And so, but I taught them the song, we sang it, and we hit it off. And they said, you should come open for us. And I was like, Bob, I don't know. And then I went to one of their shows in Memphis, Tennessee, and there were 5,000 girls at the show, and there were 0 men. And so I went backstage and I said, Hanson Brothers, I would go on tour with you for as long as you would like. And so I did that, and we did like 30 shows together. And at the end, they said, hey, we're doing a thing in Jamaica next year for all our fans are flying down there, and you could come and be the opening act there. And I said, what does this entail? And they said, a condo on the beach in Jamaica, and we'll pay you. And I said, I will do this, Hanson Brothers. And so there I was in the grill, and I had this guitar. I was sitting next to a German couple. They were on sun chairs. The man had on a European-style bathing suit. And I overcame that small obstacle, and I wrote a song. So this is the song. It's called The Money. It's a participation song if you would like. When I say, in my head, all you got to do is go, like a rocket. You got it? In my head. Like a rocket. I thought when we got the money we could buy the pain away. But then we got it over. When we got it, the money wanted to stay. In my head, some of y'all were sleeping on that shit. In my head, yeah, girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got the money, I thought when we got the money, oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. Me and my baby go down to that island we ride around in the limousine. Oh, I be soaking up the sun, she reading that Vogue magazine, and I keep her in my head. Yeah, you know I can't stop it in my head like a rocket. Yeah, girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got the money, I thought when we got the money, oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. I don't know why me and my baby go down. Yeah, I don't know why me and my baby go down. Yeah, I don't know, but if I could make everything alright, maybe I would. I thought when we got the money we could buy the pain away. But then we got it all, and when we got it, the money wanted to stay in my head. Yeah, you know I can't stop it in my head. You know I can't stop it in my head. Girl, you know I can't stop it. I thought when we got that money, I thought when we got the money, oh, in my head like a rocket, girl, you know I can't stop it, yeah. Oh, I thought when we got the money, maybe things could be okay. Thank you. So I was sitting on my couch one day. I got a phone call from the Dixie Chicks, and they said that they wanted me to go on tour with them in Canada, and we were going to do 15 shows, and they wanted me to bring my band and my van, and I would be the opening act. And I said, this sounds good, Dixie Chicks. And so I hung up the phone, and I sat there. This is prior to their name change, so I'm just being historically accurate. They said, oh, so I sat there for like half an hour, and then I called them back, and I said, Dixie Chicks, I have a proposition for you. And they said, well, what is it? And I said, I would like to leave the band and the van and ride on your tour bus and just still do the shows. And they said, why do you want to do that? And I said, I would like to make all of the money. And they said, well, okay. And so we're gonna push pause on this story for a second. In the town where I live in Mississippi, there's a guy, and when I first moved there, we were friends or friendly. And then I realized in not that long of a time that he was actually a dick. But it's a small town, so we still talk to each other, even though we don't like each other. And so he would say things that make me want to be violent towards his face. For example, he said, what are you up to next, Charlie? And I said, I'm going on tour in Canada. And he said, I bet nobody knows your stuff up there. And I said, everybody does. And he said, everyone in Canada knows your music. And I said, yeah. And then I walked off. And so, okay, let's go back to this story. I'm at the first show with the Dixie Chicks. There's 45,000 people in a hockey arena in Vancouver. And I thought I should have brought the band. I did not know they were so successful. I only knew the Fleetwood Mac song that they had done. I didn't know they had sold like 80 bazillion records. So, and then I got out there in front of 45,000 people, and all of a sudden the lie that I had told to that guy in my town just popped into my head, and I said, I told 45,000 people that I had lied, and that about everyone in Canada knowing my music when no one did. And I said, so what I thought I would do is teach all of you one of my songs right now, and then I'm going to take the iPhone and put it behind me and put record on the video. And then when I come out, everyone go crazy like I'm, Mick Jagger, and then sing the song. And then we'll text him the video when I'm done to prove that everyone in Canada knows my shit. So I did this, and it was great. Everyone played along with the pettiness of my character. And so I did this every night. but the first 5 nights I did it, I sent him videos and I got no reply. But then my buddy texted me and said he hated it, and so I sent him 10 more. And so I taught over 500,000 people this one song of mine in Canada. And then when I got home, I saw him not that long after, and this is all that happened. I walked by him on the street and I went, "Told you." That was my favorite moment of the year. So I thought I would tack on another 50, 60 people here in Bluffton, South Carolina. You want to sing along? Okay, well, when you're in a stadium, you have to keep it simple. So I taught them a simple part. Whenever I say, "I was hanging out," all you got to do is go, "She was hanging out." You got it? I was hanging out. She was hanging out. I was hanging out. Oh, in the back of the room. I was hanging out. Oh, in the back of the room. You see, this girl, she had a black light. It was just another night. The end, it was a coming soon. Katie, girl, won't you tell me what is on your mind? She said, all I want is a summer wine to love me. All I want is somewhere to go. These boys, they give me in the twilight, believing that I'm alright, like I got nothing to lose. I was hanging out, oh, in the back of the room. They were playing peaches, sex was on the beaches. It smelled like French perfume. Somewhere in MISSISSIPPI, I like to dance with you, Katie. Girl, won't you tell me what is on your mind? She said, all I want is a summer wine to love me. All I want is somewhere to go. These boys, they get me in the twilight, believing that I'm alright, like I've got nothing to lose. Nothing feels better than blood on blood, Katie. And maybe we should take a turn or two. Oh, I like dancing with you. I was hanging out, oh, in the back of the room. I was hanging out, oh, in the back of the room. You see, this girl, she had a black light. It was just another night. The end, it was a coming soon. Katie, girl, won't you tell me what is on your mind? She said, all I want is a summer one to love me. All I want is somewhere to go. These boys, they get me in the twilight, believing that I'm alright, like I've got nothing to lose. I was hanging out, oh, in the back of the room. I was hanging out, oh, in the back of the room. Thank you. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? And got a bad desire? I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Does he do to you the things that I do? Only you can cool my desire. I'm on fire. fire. Sometimes it's like someone took that knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with my sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Timing like someone knew that knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. So I was with a friend of mine from college, and we were at dinner, and he was with his fiance, and he said, would you write a song for our wedding and sing it at the wedding, and it would be our wedding song? And I was like, no. And he said, you said in college that you would. And I said, yeah, well, I don't remember a lot from college. And he said, well, you said it multiple times. And I said, okay, then I'll do it. And so a year went by, and I showed up at the rehearsal dinner, and I saw his mother, and she came up to me. She said, Charlie, we're so excited about the song. And I said, me too, Mrs. Ramsey. And she said, well, you don't have to sing it or anything, but tell me my son's wedding song title. And I said, it's I Do is the title. And she said, that's a good wedding song title. And I said, I thought so when I wrote it, Mrs. Ramsey. And then she gave me a hug, and then I walked away, and I thought, damn, I got to write a song for this wedding tomorrow. And now it's got to be called I Do. So I woke up the next day in at the Holiday Inn Express, and I rented a guitar from a music store in town, and I wrote a song called I Do on the balcony of the Holiday Inn Express, and then I sang it at the wedding. Everyone was happy, and I pulled it off, and so I've been singing it ever since. This is it. It's called I Do. Oh, I look up to you. You don't look down on me. Maybe you could be the one. Be my honey. 1 and 1 is true. True as the days of summer. True as the sad man on my corner. True, true blue. Oh, you make me want to say I do. I do believe in you. This much I know it's true, yeah, that I do. Oh, I look up to you. You don't look down on me. What do you see in me? Is it oceans of blue? How do you make the colors say in 1,000 crazy ways that in the end most things they will be okay? Oh, you make me wanna say I do. I do believe in you. This much I know, it's true. It's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man. This much I know, it's true, that I do. Look at my plan. Oh, it's such a simple plan to love you and always be true. I do. There's so much I know, it's true. It's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man. This much I know, it's true. This much I know, it's true. This much I know, it's true. That oh, you make me wanna say, ah, you make me wanna say I do. Thank you. So I was sitting with a judge that lives in my town in Mississippi, drinking coffee, and a guy from West Texas sat down. And he kind of likes to rip on this guy. And so he said, Charlie, you have to watch out for these West Texas types. And I thought, why's that, Judge? I said that. And he said, because I knew a guy from West Texas. All he ever wanted was a West Texas ranch. And then he graduated from Texas A&M, and he moved out to West Texas, and he got a ranch. And 6 months later, he was bored as hell because there was nothing to do. And so one day he was sitting in his backyard and he saw on the horizon a dually pickup truck coming in the distance, and it took him 25 minutes to get to his backyard, but he pulled up right into his backyard. And this large cowboy got out and he said, I'm your neighbor. And the guy said, I didn't know I had a neighbor. And he said, yeah, I'm it. He said, I came to invite you to a party. And the guy said, I like parties, man. What's going to go on at the party? He said, dancing. And he said, that sounds good. What else? He said, drinking. He said, that sounds good too. What else? He said, fighting. He said, I guess that sounds good. He said, well, what else is going to go on? He said, fucking. And he said, oh, well, that sounds like my kind of party, man. What do I need to wear? And the guy said, oh, it don't matter. It's just going to be you and me there. And so later on that day, I was in Nashville, and a guy said, do you have an idea for a song? And I said, I do. It's called You and Me. And he said, okay, let's write it. And so we did. So this is it. Pardon my language, but I had to tell the story. Got a disco ball, string of Christmas lights, got a place by the river, and it's Friday night. Got a new t-shirt, new shoes to wear. I went out on the town and I saw her standing there. I said, I know a place where we can go, and that party's gonna start when you and me show, and there's gonna be dancing and drinking, whiskey and beer. Girl, you got me thinking. Gonna be one thunder and lightning, gonna be fun, and honey, you're invited. She said, that sounds good to me. What should I wear? Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me there. Nobody wanted to hear that other song. Could have called my friends, could have called the whole town. We could have lit it up, you know, we could have burned it down. When I saw you, I knew without hesitation that this soiree was gonna be a celebration. I said, I know a place where we can go, and that party's gonna start when you and me show. And there's gonna be dancing and drinking, whiskey and beer. Girl, you got me thinking. Gonna be thunder and lightning, gonna be fun, and honey, you're invited. She said, that sounds good to me. Oh, what should I wear? Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me. Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me there. Well, you and me, we won't need a big crowd. You and me, and it might get loud, doing what we want, cause don't nobody care. Cause it's just you and me there, and there's gonna be dancing and drinking, whiskey and beer. Girl, you got me thinking. Gonna be thunder and lightning, gonna be fun, and honey, you're invited. She said, that sounds good to me. Oh, what should I wear? Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me. Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me. Oh, it don't matter, girl, it's just gonna be you and me there. You and me. This song about a girl I met in Austin, Texas one night. It was her first night there. She was from Utah. She said, it's my first night in Austin, Texas. I don't know how I got here. And we danced in the loving places till the loving places disappeared. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All the boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't never coming back to Utah again. Gonna miss those trees, gonna miss them valleys, gonna miss those leaves in the fall. Gonna miss your father, I'm gonna miss your brother, gonna miss my mountain girl most of all. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All the boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't never coming back to Utah again. And you can find me where there's only two choices: blue ocean or white sand. Underneath some blue umbrella, one margarita for half a man. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All them boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back. If you find your way south, you know where I'm at. Until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back to Utah again. Gonna miss my mountain girl most of all. I was in San Antonio, Texas with a songwriter named Hayes Carl, and we were at the merchandise booth after the show, and a woman came to the merchandise booth. She was a very attractive lady. When she bought a CD and left, Hayes and I commented on that. And then shortly thereafter, she brought her 27-year-old daughter to the merchandise booth, who is also an attractive young lady. And when they left, we commented on that. And then a few days later, we were in Austin, and we were going to write a song together, and we were just sort of laughing about that. And we wrote this song. It's called Things You Don't Want to Know. I wanted to get with you, but now I want to get with your daughter. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want you to say what you oughta. Did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Maybe it was 98. Maybe I will never know. No, nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want to see a show. Oh, maybe you should stop asking the things you don't want to know. Oh, you used to call me bad boy. We used to run all over town. You used to call me James Dean, but now all you want to know is why you're home so late, and where the hell is the car, and when you're gonna get straight, yeah, and who did you leave at the bar? No, no, nobody wanna hear the truth. They just wanna see a show. Oh, maybe you should stop asking the things you don't wanna know. That's where the lies begin. I don't know where, but I remember when I wanted to get with you, but now I wanna get with your daughter. Hi. Nobody wanna hear the truth. They just want you to say what you oughta. Oh, did you have a cigarette? You know I quit a long time ago. Yeah. Maybe it was last night, hell, maybe I will never know. No, nobody wanna hear the truth. They just wanna see that show. Oh, maybe you should stop asking. No, maybe you should stop asking. Or maybe you should stop asking the things you don't want to know, like why you're home so late, and where the hell is the car, and when you're gonna get straight, and who did you leave at the bar? Why you're home so late, Where the hell is the car? When you gonna get straight, boy? When you gonna get straight? I was sitting on the couch one day listening to Pink Floyd engaging in an illicit activity, and I wrote this song, and I'm glad I did. I've been having fun singing it ever since. It's called Listen to the Dark Side. Hey, Abigail, I know your day has been hell. Don't take to heart the words that he says. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. He's just trying to get in your head. Oh, if you wanna come, if you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. Hey, 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 my friend, are you at it again? I think you hold your heart too close to the vest. I know you're a good man. You're not out to hurt nobody. She's just trying to get in your head. Oh, if you wanna come, if you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over, yeah, come over and get high, we can listen to that dark side of the moon. Oh, when I won't have the right words, I won't have the right words to say. There's just no magic cure for the games that people play. So if you wanna come over, hey, Abigail, I know your day has been hell. Don't take to heart the words that he says. I know you're a good girl. You're not out to hurt nobody. He's just trying to get in your head. Oh, if you wanna come, if you wanna come, if you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. If you wanna come over and get high. If you wanna come over, yeah, come over and get high. If you wanna come over and get high, we can listen to the dark side of the moon. Thank you. Okay, so thanks for making my first trip to Bluffton a successful one. I've had a nice time here on Friday night. Paul and I will be back tomorrow night, so don't be shy. You can double up. We won't get mad at you. We won't get mad at all. So I'm going to do a couple more songs for you, and then we'll just go have our weekend. I was at a friend of mine's house. She had a Pinterest board on her computer, and on the top of it, it said Dream Kitchen, and then it had 50,000 photographs of a kitchen that one might dream of. When I left the house, I couldn't get that phrase out of my head. I was also dealing with a comparable domestic issue, and so I wrote this song. It's called Dream Kitchen. I met her on Sunday, I called her on Monday, I took her out Saturday night. Wasn't 3 months later, I rang in a trailer, you know when you know it's right. Then I came home Friday, she was looking my way, and she looked a little uptight. Running everywhere, pulling out her hair, 'cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that dream kitchen. I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in their eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. And it was out goes drinking, out goes fishing, out goes Friday night. I was working overtime and saving every dime, 'cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Y'all are sleeping out there, Bluffton. She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Yeah, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. I was all love and devotion, and there she stood at the door. Did you get that big promotion? She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Yeah, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Yeah, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. No, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. Dream Kitchen. Thank you. They do still make compact discs with music on them. I brought some with me. If you would like to engage in commerce with me after the show, there's a nice gentleman out there by the electronic computer thing who will sell you one, and I will sign it, or we can just take pictures. If you want to buy stuff, or if you just want to take a picture, make sure you're standing behind the people who want to buy stuff. I kid. So I'll leave you with this one. I have a friend, he's a songwriter in Nashville. And, oh, give it up for Paul McDonald one more time, please. My friend in Nashville has a peculiar quality about him. His name is Benji Davis. And we were out one night, and I was reminded of this quality of his. And I said, I'm going to write a song about it. And so he said that no one would care. And I said, somebody will care. So I wrote this song, and I've sung it for a lot of people now, and it turns out that a lot of people have a friend with this peculiar quality, and a lot of people are like Benji. It's called Benji Don't Wanna Stay. Thank you so much for listening to me. Oh, I got off around 7 and Benji got off around 9. Somebody hit us up about a party just across Jones County line. They had margaritas, Marlon Brando was there. Oh, I saw Ginger Rogers with a butterfly in her hair. Hell, I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about that wild frontier. But Benji don't wanna stay. Benji don't wanna stay. Benji don't wanna stay, 'cause they don't have beer. Well, the girls had no shirts and the boys had no shoes. Some of them girls, they seemed like they had nothing to lose. They had pina coladas. Oh, I saw Fred Astaire, and he was talking about Ginger Rogers and them butterflies in her hair. Hell, I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about that wild frontier. Yeah, but Benji don't wanna stay. No, Benji don't wanna stay. Benji don't wanna stay, 'cause they don't have beer. All right. I miss hanging out with my friends. I miss hanging out with my friends. They had margaritas, Marlon Brando was there. Did I tell you about Ginger Rogers and them butterflies in her hair? Hell, I even heard Davy Crockett telling stories about that wild frontier. But Benji don't wanna stay. 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 No, Benji don't wanna stay. Benji don't wanna stay, 'cause they don't have beer. Thank you so much. God bless you. My name is Charlie Mars. Thank you.